Teacher talking sports. What it is, what it do, how we live. And congrats are in order for Alex Bowman, who had went 80 straight races without a win until yesterday in Chicago's street race, pulling the shortened race out. Of course, there was a long rain delay. People were kind of killing NASCAR on X, stating, why wouldn't you start the race earlier? It was a fun race to watch, but the long rain delays really don't help matters. Well, after the race, there was a move that had people talking, and it involved Bubba Wallace. If you didn't see it, see NASCAR and NBC. Bubba Wallace door slammed Alex Bowman, number 48, spun the number 23 earlier in the race. Boom. So yeah, after the race, when Bowman's window net was down, Bubba Wallace, I guess, retaliating. I didn't see it. I kind of turned it off during the commercials, but I heard people mention that Bowman did apologize to Bubba during the red flag, so I'm not sure what happened. Yes, 48, Bowman spun out Bubba earlier in the race. But, let's not act like Bubba or any other driver hasn't done likewise. He's actually had a bunch of crashes this year, wrecks. So, does he want people to act that way every time he does it to him? So this mentions how Alex Bowman defended Bubba Wallace on sportsmanlike conduct after he ruined the race. So essentially sports obviously taking the side of Bowman with that title. He mentioned that, come on, get off, there we go. Let's see. Alex Bowman on whether Bubba Wallace should be penalized for the contact on the cool down lap. No, he barely hit me and everything was fine, and it was deserved. I mean, it was a wet track. There was a bunch of bumps going on, but, not every car decided to retaliate because at the end of the day, and a lot of people saw SVG's interview after the race, and, he was all smiles, even though he was knocked out of the race and he was the favorite. So it mentions something that happened in the past, 2019. It says, Alex Bowman, who got on the nerves of fellow RPM driver Bubba Wallace, winning once at the Charlotte Roval. On the opening lap, Bowman got into Wallace's back and continued the feud with a lap 42 collision. Bowman intentionally dumped his rival after the chicane and before the oval turn 3. In retaliation, Bubba Wallace walked up to Alex Bowman's car post-race, splashed the water from his bottle on the latter's face. My cat's playing with me. Bowman had been sick at the time. A smooth move of playing the sick card so I couldn't bust him in the mouth, Bubba said. Bowman's party justified his moves. Yeah, I don't know if he was mad about the first lap or what, but obviously that was just a mistake. And then I got flipped off every single straightaway on the entire race for 3 laps. Got flipped off by him for like 3 or 4 laps in a row at Richmond, so I'm just over it. I've got to stand up for myself at some point, right? Probably wouldn't have gotten wrecked if he had his finger back in the car. So, I mean, that was 5 years ago, but maybe Bubba still remembers it to this day. I mean, Bubba's had a few incidents in the past. A lot of NASCAR fans are well aware of his incident with Kyle Larson. He's constantly fueling his detractors. We know Bubba Wallace is a polarizing driver, and this is not going to get political or anything of that sort. That's not what my channel does. But, polarizing driver, and, he helps his detractors. He fuels them when he does things like this, saying that he's got anger issues and things of that sort. But Bubba Wallace just outside the playoff picture. What are your thoughts? Should Bubba Wallace be fined? What should happen for his door slam during the victory lap for Bowman? Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.